You're going to take one of these soft brushes and you're going to very gently paint over the entire piece of paper. I know it's kind of scary because you just spent all this time on it. You don't want to scrub. If you scrub, you may actually rub the tempera paint off, and we don't want to do that.
Put a mat under?
You want to put it on pretty thick though, like you can see I'm doing. Just gently going across.
Like a lot of coats? Okay.
It should be solid. Can you see what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It should just completely cover it. You shouldn't see any white showing at all. Okay.
Look at that coat of paint. Does it take a while to dry?
This is called India ink.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have worked with it before. India ink is waterproof.
Then how does it wash off?
Because the tempera paint is washable. And so wherever the ink sticks to the tempera paint, when I wash off the tempera paint, the ink will come off with it. Wherever there is no tempera paint, the India ink will go through and soak into the paper. And you're going to rub with the sponge. Oh, that's cool. Every once in a while you have to squeeze the sponge out.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool.
Can everyone see? Make sure you get where you can. Can you guys swap out so that everyone can take a turn looking?
Hey, Wyatt. Come on, put on nice. You guys can have my seat.
So when you're doing this, you have to not only get all of the loose ink off, but you got to get all the white off too. The next step in the process is to add color. And we are doing that with watercolors. It is really better to put thin layers of watercolor on so that you don't cover up your black. And you can always come back and darken it a little at a time, which is called glazing when you do that. But you don't want to completely cover up your black with an opaque watercolor. And the way you make it opaque is if you just mix it too much with the water and make it too thick. So you want to keep it a little bit on the thin side so that it's transparent. And then you just want to carefully color in each section, whatever color you want it to be. You can also come in later. For instance, let's say I wanted to have some speckles in here. I could do something like this. Sometimes I'm painting a lily and sometimes they have speckles like that. And so if you want to add a little bit of color to it that's a little different, I can kind of make a nice touch.